Hello and welcome to the Maskey TV podcast. I'm Nicole and today I am very excited because we have got the lead executive of the Novus Foundation, Ruth Shogoe, with us in studio. Welcome, Ruth.
Thank you very much, Nicole. I'm very excited to be here today.
Yes, and we're very happy to have you. Yeah, anytime. As we dive right in, don't you want to tell us a little bit about the Novus Foundation? It's quite new as a brand. Where did it come from? Previously, I know it was an MML-funded initiative. Do you want to just give us some more detail into that?
Thank you very much, Nicole. So the Novus Foundation was founded by what used to be known as Marang Education Trust, which was MML fully funded, as you just said. However, the last 2 months, or 3 months now, beginning of July, it was rebranded to being called the Novus Foundation with a mandate to be a group foundation, which means that more companies internal to Novus Holdings Group can join and put in more investment so that we are able to scale nationally and deepen our impact whilst we digitally transform. So we're calling on all companies that are digitally able to support our educational initiatives to partner with us, but also we're calling any other company that can make an impact in a learner's life, a teacher's life, a parent's life, a rural person's life. And that is really what we're about, and we're excited at the Novus Foundation to really see what the future of the foundation entails.
Yes, and tell me, what do you hope to achieve with the scaling that you have in mind?
So, I mean, Nicole, if you look at the data, you'll realize that, you know, with all the schools and all the learners we have, we used to just be able to operate only perhaps in a year in like 3 provinces. But now what we're trying to scale is to make sure that we are in all provinces. But also, if we can't be there in person, that you can access what we offer online. For example, ICT online courses, you know, or you know, anything that makes sense, because we are in a digital era, right? There's so much that's accessible through digital transformation. Hence, that is part of our mandate, to make sure that we create access to those who are forgotten, to those who are far, to those who do not have access, you know. So that's really what we're looking at.
And that's super exciting. Ruth, how do you, as the foundation, address, you know, we've got this crisis of reading and literacy, and yet we're also trying to digitally transform. You know, they almost seem in conflict with each other. What are your thoughts on that?
I do think that one child or one learner at a time, one student at a time, if we can gather resources. For example, one of our sister companies, which is the subsidiary company Mascumila Learning, you know, they have books that they probably can partner with us on, and we can start school digital libraries, you know, even in spaces where, you know, they could not imagine digital libraries, we can do so. But also equally ECD centers, we can start, you know, libraries there as well, and we can also have initiatives where we go and teach the teachers how to teach learners how to read in a meaningful way, because we've got experts in the group, you know, in the division that I spoke about. But also, if you look at another company, a subsidiary company, which is more tech, you know, they can help us with gadgets, you know, to be able to say at a digital library school, maybe we just donate one big one that everybody can use when it's time for that, to be able to also start dreaming and seeing. If you are a child in the rural area, you also want to be able to see what another child in a posh school is accessing. You know, that is an opportunity that we want to give to the previously advantaged schools as well, you know, to just patch that digital divide, you know. But yeah, I think it's exciting times. There's more that can be done. I'm sure there's more companies that can come on board and say, this is how we think we can partner and make an impact in an unimaginable way. I mean, tonight as you go to sleep, tomorrow when you wake up, there will be a new innovation, you know, and that's what we want for the learners, to start thinking in an ideation manner like that, you know.
I love that how you, as the foundation, are balancing the tech side of things with the human side of things. And you spoke recently about how even aspects like nutrition is something that the foundation is interested in. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
That's definitely important for the leadership of Novus Holdings. If I may say, you know, the investors, they very much, you know, they take pride in education, in people who are academics, and, you know, they're really all about evolution, you know, the innovation, you know, ideation, iteration. So if you think about it, as much as I work for a group of companies that will be profitable, you know, let's say you get 5 rand. If you can take 2 rand out of the 5 rand to pay it forward and make the community that you are trading in better off, you know, those are exciting times through your CSI strategies, and that is the company that I work for. You know, hence I'm excited to be part of the of the foundation, you know, because the work is not just putting 1 rand in, but it's meaningfully so to say this child tomorrow can actually be the one who comes and ideates the future of this business, you know. The learners that we're impacting, you know, in the next generation, we can proudly say, you know, we built the AI Center with Walter Sisulu University today. Out of that university, we've got innovators, you know, global innovators. You know, we want to make sure that South Africa becomes a country that will also globally compete on the same standard or on the same level of digital transformation. And where is it best to start? With ECD level, you know, foundation phase, intermediate phase, higher ed, and universities. So we're really trying to make sure we balance this. Hence WSU, hence already on ECD level, we're coming up with initiatives like digital libraries. There's no better time to start than now. And start with 1 person at a time, 1 school at a time.
Agreed. That's awesome. If there's any last words you'd like to leave us with regards to the foundation, are there any big plans on the horizon? Okay, there's lots of big plans on the horizon. Is there one in particular that you want to tell us about?
I think one in particular that I would love to really see kickstarted is the AI Center.
Okay.
Definitely, because as is right now, if you think about it, the employees will be trained so that they too can get up to speed. They are busy. The university is already busy. They've earmarked a building. They're busy with the infrastructure plans. So I can already see that come to life. And I can see how a rural area like, you know, where Walter Sisulu is based in the Eastern Cape will be so proud to say we have the hub of AI. Africa is about to tell a different story because here in South Africa, we, as the Novus Foundation, are starting a new thing.
Yeah, that's incredible. Thank you so much for your time today, Ruth. I really appreciate it. And if there's anybody out there that wants to follow the Novus Foundation, where can they find you guys?
So they can follow us on LinkedIn. We've got a newly founded page called the Novus Foundation. But also you can follow myself, connect with Ruth Shogoe on LinkedIn as well, if you're interested. But also, lastly, we are going to have some social media pages coming up. Watch this space. And our coming soon page on the website is www.thenovusfoundation.org.za. Leave your email address there and we'll notify you once it's up and running. It's a work in progress currently as we speak.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much again. And to our viewers and listeners online, thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to partner with the Novus Foundation, you heard Ruth. You can follow her on LinkedIn. Her address will be in the show notes. You can also follow the Novus Foundation on LinkedIn, and you can visit www.thenovusfoundation.org.za. Pop your email address in. You know, as Ruth said, it's a work in progress and you'll be notified as soon as the site goes live. So please, if you want to partner with us, reach out even to us here on Maskii TV. You can direct message us via our social media platforms. You can email us, you can phone us, do whatever it is that you need to do if you would like to collaborate. Until next time, I'm Nicole. See you soon and take care.